After a history-making match here on CUTV, the highest scoring match we've ever seen in the show's history, 16-1 for Coventry United ladies against Haringey Borough. We're here with Jay Bradford, the Coventry United ladies manager. Well, Jay, we're used to seeing rugby scores at the Butts Park Arena, but it's usually at rugby games. Did you expect a scoreline like that?
In all honesty, yeah. I think, we looked at how many goals they'd conceded in their two opening games, so we knew that there would be an opportunity for us to get plenty of goals, but I think obviously, you can never quite tell until the game starts and you're in your flow. So yeah, I'm obviously pleased that we scored so many.
Well, things certainly didn't get off to the best of starts. A defensive error led to a Haringey goal just 1 minute into the game. What was going through your mind at that stage? What did you say to the players to calm their nerves?
It's a difficult one because I think conceding that early against anybody is frustrating, and I kind of stood on the sideline. Obviously we'd got a bit of an injury following the goal, so we had a couple of minutes to reassess our thoughts and pull ourselves back together, but it's just disappointing that we start so slow. It's not acceptable to come out and be that slow and that unorganised after only a minute. We should be coming out and absolutely dominating from minute one, so that's something that we're going to have to look at and work on. But full credit, they pulled themselves back together, and I was never in doubt that we would do that. It was just a frustrating couple of minutes, I think.
Well, after the disappointing result against Portsmouth last week, was this just what the squad needed?
Yeah, of course. You always want to bounce back, and I think, to be honest, whoever we'd have played today, I think we would have had a good level of performance. I think we would have come in off the back of a good week of training, and we would have looked to dominate, and we would have looked to go back to our usual standards. So yeah.
Well, it could have been so many more too. I mean, it ended 16-1, but it looked like you took your foot off the gas from the end of the first half onwards. A few sitters went away. Did you play at 100% for the full 90 minutes?
No, we didn't, which we discussed at half-time. We said that we needed to up our tempo and we needed to have better quality, because that was what let us down against Portsmouth. So again, there was that little bit of frustration that we didn't kind of stamp the game early. Yes, we scored 16, but like you say, we've missed plenty more, and I think as a group we need to go away and work on a few things in front of goal, which is fine. We'll go away and do that, but I think when you score 16, I think in games like this you are always going to miss quite a few, but we need to just get back to our usual standards, I think.
Well, it's never nice to see a team on the receiving end of a result like that, and Haringey obviously losing 16-1. And you said you weren't at 100% for the full match. Was this out of respect for your opponents, or did you just want to save some energy for next week?
The staff asked the girls to keep the ball and keep it moving, and if that meant that we didn't go on and score as many, but we played fluid football, then that was a sacrifice we were willing to make. Full credits to them. They came, they had 11 players, and they grafted from minute 1 to minute 9, so they've got some decent players in there. So full credits to them for bringing their team, and there is a league difference there, so they're right at the bottom of their league and we're closer to the top of ours, so there was always going to be a bit of a gulf in quality, but full credit to them, they grafted, and at times had moments of real good quality which we needed to stamp out.
And finally, a place in the next round has been won. Who do you want in the next round of the FAWPL Cup?
Anybody. We're not fussy. We'll take anybody, and we'll prepare for it, and we'll make appropriate changes and adapt training and all of those things, so whoever.
We're here with our CUTV player of the match after the fantastic 16-1 victory in the Women's Premier League Cup, Helen Dermody. Helen, 4 goals off the bench. I'm guessing that's probably a first for you.
Yeah, definitely a first. Never come off the bench and scored 4. Nice to get on the score sheet.
Well, you came off the bench 25 minutes in. What were your first thoughts heading onto the pitch? Was it all about the result, or did you want to bury a few shots yourself?
It's definitely nice to score a few, but we've just got to get the result that we wanted at the end of the day. So getting the win, but it's not always nice to get the goals as well.
Well, after the Portsmouth result, Jay said that she would be looking into what went wrong that day. How did you and your teammates put things right in training? What were you doing differently?
I don't think we changed anything. I think we've just stuck together and showed that we can put things right after a defeat the week before.
And finally, heading into the Lewis game, you must be full of confidence. Can you take this brilliant performance as an individual and a team into the next match?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've got to take this confidence that we've scored 16 goals today and go this week through training and put it right, and then prepare properly for Lewes next week.
Well, Helen, thanks for your time. Once again, you are today's CUTV player of the match.
Thank you.